Well, alright. Having some technical difficulties, folks. Even the mic was clipping too. Hopefully y'all can hear me alright. This has been a little bit harder to figure out. Let's get this to a good size here. There we go. Alright, so OBS, for whatever reason, is behaving weirdly for me. But hopefully we got this figured out. It looks like you can hear the audio. Looks like you can hear me talking. Looks like you can hear the game. Let's give it a shot. Actually, this is even a different... I don't know what's going on. Technology, right? It's hard. Alright. So, getting back to what we were doing, let's play a little Dwarf Fortress. Hope everybody is well. Got a couple of you back, it looks like. Let's return to the fortress. Yeah, it looks like, okay, things are actually... Things look better in OBS. Things are moving. Yeah, okay. So whatever was going on seems to have been solved. Frickin' Linux, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't look like we lost anything in the fortress. Very good. So, what we were doing before all the craziness happened was we just had a dwarf, this one over here. A nice, flashy chief medical dwarf is now a legendary leatherworker because she made a very cool skirt with a bunch of stone and wood. Just what you like to see on a skirt, right? Stone and wood. But with cool pictures of the dwarves founding the fortress and traveling to the fortress. So, she made a cool skirt, and we're going to put it on a pedestal, as you do. So, we just got the pedestal built. Let's go ahead and take care of that. And on display will be Sumun Mozib. It's a long mule leather skirt. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. Excellent. So the dwarves ought to put that in the display. Yeah, there we go. Now all the dwarves will get happy thoughts by walking past it and seeing it, and we can continue on with the fortress. Alright. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of just small maintenance here. Go ahead and see if we can't turn these into stone walls to make the fortress a little more stony looking. Yep. And let's see, we've got some of these tombs. We got our last fell mood, or fey mood, has turned into a kind of a disaster. So our dwarf there is a metal worker, couldn't get their thing done, and we have buried them with honors in the side of the mountain. But we're going to build a couple more too. So now that these ramps are done, we should be able to get downstairs, finish off some more something a little more elegant than that, resting places for our dwarves that have had some poor things happen to them. There we go. So let's build some floor. Can't do anything about the walls and the dirt with the lava in there, but hopefully someday we'll be able to get to it and clean things up. Build some walls, some floors. Don't worry, this is not how we're planning on keeping these. Let's go ahead and take this out as well. We'll just make that part of the wall. And then this becomes a door. this will be a wall. This will be a door. Wall, door, wall, door. Perfect. Oh, that lined up well. All right. And that means that this will be a wall. Wall and a wall. And we don't want to accidentally dump anything into the volcano, so we'll remove that dump there. There we go. Yeah, can't do anything about the dirt, but we can make the wall that we do have there look nice. And smooth here. Alright, so we got some coffins that'll go in there as well. I think there's 4 spaces. Yeah, that should be fine. Should be just fine. Remove these ramps. They're not constructed. There we go. Let's go ahead and build some floor too. I want this to look nice, right? This is, after all, the resting place of some of our honored dead. We have failed them by not allowing them to make their artifact. So we need to provide a space for them where they can be comfortable for the rest of eternity. So we'll make it look nice. This will be a nice little courtyard. Put some statues in here, maybe. That would be pleasant. We'll get the stonemasons to smooth out this stuff. Maybe sort of dangerous, smoothing a bunch of stone right next to the volcano, but it'll be worth it for our dwarves. Let's go ahead and build a pile to get that the metal out of there. Yep. We're going to go ahead and make this our metallic ore stockpile. Let's see, we can make this look a little nicer, can't we? Apparently not like that. Okay. We'll do it this way. There we go. It's a little more even. That'll be a good spot to put all the metallic ore. You know, in fact, let's just go ahead and stonify the whole thing, huh? I don't know why that was so hard. You know, and while we're at it, why not ahead and go all the way across, huh? It'll open a hole in our fortress temporarily, but I think we're safe enough at the moment. Build some more walls real quick. Yeah, that's just fine. And we'll seal that right back up before anything bad happens. Cross your fingers. Going the wrong way to fit in the camera, aren't I? Alright, there we go. It's a little better. Trying to get it to look like I'm looking at the fortress. There you go. Somebody cancels their job looking for some schist, huh? Well, we can give you some more schist, I think. No problem. Oh yeah, open space all over the fortress, huh? Get some floor built. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, we didn't go all the way over there. I think they're going to take care of it for me. Yep. Yep, okay, cool. Looks like all the open space has been taken care of. That's just outside the fortress. Beautiful. Do this and then we'll go ahead and remove the walls that we don't need. Yep. Yeah, that'll work out perfectly. And then make a stone pile. Just the metallic ores. And that ought to get all that silver moved out of the way for us. So this ought to be cleaned up nicely. And then we'll make another little wood pile, say up here. And that ought to get those logs taken care of. And we'll build some walls. And some receptacles. Oh look, The pointy-eared tree huggers are back. I guess we'll see if they have something for us this time. It's not going to get them super offended when we try to trade, or hopefully they won't be super offended if we try to trade some wood. Certainly didn't mean to last time. They're so elfy. Frickin' elves. Well, what is blue over there? Is it raining? Why do we have a blue floor? Oh, yeah, must be raining. Too bad that won't put the lava out. That would be helpful. Okay. So they're already here. All right, that was fast. Okay, I can't move any barrels. Wow, we have nothing we can give him, it looks like. Maybe we should give him some barrels. What do you think they would want? Think they want some strawberry wine? That sounds like a dwarven drink. Strawberry wine, raspberry wine. Or not elven drink. Not big fans of strawberries anyway, the dwarves. Maybe we got some galena. We should have some silver too, right? How's silver bars? That's probably what's in the... Yeah. Yeah, we got some bar block bins. Yep. Alright, we can take the bins over with some silver in it, I think. Let's see what happens. They probably won't get mad if we don't try to actually give them the bucket, the bin, right? I don't know, we'll see. Who knows, they are elves. Pfft, elves. They're the worst. Well, come on, folks. I need you to clean up out here. Hey, sub. What's up? The text at the bottom of the screen is really wonky. What text are we talking about? Oh, yeah, the chat text? Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties earlier, even. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Let me see if I can't move the chat at least a little bit to somewhere a little bit more visible. I don't know, maybe that'll help. We'll see. Yeah, elves do get mad at anything you do. They're a very easily offended bunch, you know. Yeah, I think as long as I don't actually give them the wooden bin, they won't be super offended. I can just give them some silver bars, and they'll take them and go. Although that's not really much value, and I'm not sure I need anything from them. All they've got is wood anyway. There's some food. Maybe some food would be helpful. Yeah, you know what? Forget it. We're not gonna dignify them with some trading. Everybody can go. Take it all away. Take it all away. We're not forget those elves. Exactly. You call an elf knife ears one time. Seriously, a bunch of tree huggers. That's what they are. Oh, what's that over about? Nope, magma crab. That's what's going on. See, that's what we built this fortification for. This magma crab is now inside the fortress. I think that's what set fire to the front of our fortress last time. So hopefully we're fortified enough. I don't think he can get down into here. There's a couple of them actually. Look at that. 4 magma crabs. I don't think they can get down into here, which is good. Even though this is an open space right here, I think we're safe. I think we're safe. We'll see. Keep an eye on them. 5 magma crabs. No, 4 magma crabs. Man. Yeah, honestly, if I could catch a magma crab and tame it, that would be ideal. Somebody's fighting. Oh, we are fighting magma crab. Where are they? Oh no. Okay, so the magma crab got into the fortress because I forgot to close off the floor here. So they crawled in through that hole. So now we have magma crab in the fortress. And we might have an expedition leader stuck in there as well. No. Looks like we're okay. So what I can do is lock this door. Although I think that counts as being inside the fortress, so he might be able to open the door. We'll see. Oh, great. Okay. So we went back downstairs. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and open the door and build a floor quick as we can. And that will keep the magma crab out. Oh, nope, he's back in. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you tried to punch a crab. Seriously. Alright, so you know what we need to do? We need to make a militia. We got a little militia. Let's see if we can't find somebody who's got some skill. It's not like we have any weapons. All we have is dwarves. But we have a bunch of porter dwarves, so let's go ahead and fill up the militia with porter dwarves and see if we can't get them to sacrifice themselves for the good of the fortress. You know, to be quite honest, this fortress has been going downhill pretty much since the last episode. 1 if by land, 2 if by lava flow. Yeah, you're like Dwarf Revere. Paul Dwarf? Dwarf Revere. Alright. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and have the squad kill the magma crab. Let's see if we live through this. Go for it. Fight, fight, fight. Oh, they got it. Alright. Yeah, that's not so bad. They killed the magma crab right away. Good job, guys. Where's the report? I need the report here. There we go. No. It says he was fighting a raven corpse, but that's not what it was. There we go. There's a magma crab. The porter dwarf hacks the magma crab in the body with her bismuth bronze battle axe. Excellent. That means it just happened to have a battle axe on her because she was a wood carver as well. Yeah, it's a raven in disguise. Yep. You know, honestly, it's probably an undead raven because that's who we've been fighting. Yeah, looks like we got him. They weren't happy about the smoke, but that's magma crabby. Who did it though? Who killed the magma crab? Well, the militia commander certainly seems happy with herself. I have a part in this. This might require an answer. I finished up some work. That was satisfying. Alright, well, we killed a magma crab. Maybe somebody will butcher it? Yeah, so it's here, right next to the butcher shop. I wonder if we could butcher it. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I think the dwarves might even rather the molten crustacean rather than the smoke. All right. Do we have any dwarves that do any butchery, or did we lose one of those? Let's open up trusty old dwarf therapist. The spreadsheet of dwarfs. Perhaps it won't crash. There we go. Dwarf therapist. Who do we have? Let's see if I don't think I've got it as a window here. Let me see if I can add it. Window capture. Dwarf therapist. I'm like capturing windows on the fly and everything. There we go. There's dwarf therapist. Alright, so we're looking for a dwarf with the butcher skill. We have one, our legendary leatherworker. So what is she doing, and why is she not doing her butchery job? So I'm going to remember to hide it this time. There we go. So our legendary dwarf, the medical dwarf, she's asleep. That's why she's not butchering the crab. Okay. But yeah, butcher the crab. Let's get some food out of it, huh? That's fair. Smoky flavor. You like smoke in your alcohol. You don't like smoke in your home. That's the difference. Alright. So, quick fortification just while I'm here. Oop, okay. Alright, so this so far is not going to plan. But it's not terrible. We'll unsuspend the construction job. Hopefully somebody will get the floor down. There we go. Then hopefully somebody will butcher... Nope, I guess that apparently they can't butcher the crab. You know, you'd think the dwarves would be okay with crab. Crab legs, delicious. You know? They'd be all about like, hey, this is my deadliest catch. From, you know, magma crab. Alright. I bet that's a dangerous job, right? Alright, let's build some walls. Some more walls. That's right, magma crab legs are already cooked. And smoky flavored. Well, now that we're getting rid of all this, what building? Oh, right. Now that we're getting rid of all the dirt, it's starting to look like a real dwarf fortress. But none of that's going to matter if we get attacked by our real force. So we got to do something about our entrance here. We got this nice, nice ramp entrance here. Yeah, so I think we'll mine here. Don't mind the dogs. They're, you know, barking at somebody. It's probably my wife. Here I am playing Dwarf Fortress while she's out, you know, working for a living. But to be fair, I did put in an 8-hour workday already today, so this is fine. Okay, yeah, we still got a ramp there, just fine, no problem. Is the music from the game or a different window? This is the background music for the game. It is the programmer also plays guitar apparently and recorded this music for the game. So it's kind of nice and peaceful, don't you think? And we'll continue to make some channels here. We're digging a pretty steep ramp that eventually I would like to fill with magma whenever anybody attacks the fortress. So at the moment, if we check, yeah, it looks like the wagon at least is the only thing that can. This is the only way the wagon can get in, is straight up the ramp, which is good. It's good for us. So we got the wagon coming in the fortress, and that looks like it's the only way in. So if we are smart, we can fill this channel with lava, and when that happens, anybody who is coming to attack us get, you know, caught in a lava flow, which would be pretty good defense. Assuming, of course, that it doesn't just fill up the the channel with lava. I like it, yeah. Dwarves need less air. It's because they're short, right? They don't need much air in general anyway. All right, let's continue on with this. So we've got this ramp out here. And down. Excellent. I guess that means we can remove this too, because this ramp is going to go further than we expected. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, cool. Alright, looks like they built that wall right there and blocked them from building the other wall. That's not good. It would melt the loot. You want to use the lava flow as a last resort. We do want to be able to defend the fortress, but we don't want it to melt their stuff. So it's a last resort defense against attackers. So, good question. Who's fighting now? He must have fallen or something. Doesn't say who he was fighting. Sometimes dwarves trip. Exactly. Who needs a panic room when you've got a lava panic button? Although, to be fair, the fortress kind of doubles as a panic room too, because we can seal up the front doors here and raise the gate, and then it's more like a panic room. Yeah, ready? That looks okay. Looks like we got some badgers running around outside the fortress too. That's not good. Build some more fortifications. So fortifications in Dwarf Fortress are helpful because crossbow doors can fire through them. And if you stand in front of a fortification and fire out, you don't lose, there's not much of a chance of you missing. But if somebody's standing far away from the fortification and fires in, there's a much greater chance of missing. That mechanic's actually built into the game, which is kind of cool. So that gives us a good way of protecting ourselves. We put the fortification right at the top of the walls and shoot down, and hopefully keep the goblins and the elves at a further distance. So. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, badgers. Does Ashley have a badger thing? I did not know about that. Something and they got badgers in the yard. That so in an earlier version, and in this one too, but certainly in an earlier version, there were the badgers were extremely dangerous in Dwarf Fortress. They were kind of bugged, and ended up causing a whole lot of problems. Like a badger could come in and be the downfall of your fortress. The demolitionist in Terraria has references to Dwarf Fortress. That's cool. I did not know that. And, I kind of appreciate it. So she put badgers in a bag of holding and it caused that town to burn down. I would love to hear the story behind that. That's hilarious, actually. I'll put the chat over here. I see what you mean about the text being all messed up. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, okay. It's a little more readable. Alright. Some of the demolitions possible later. Ficot and Eurus. Excellent! I like it. That makes sense. Yeah. I imagine she had no small part in that as well. Alright, let's take a look at these new migrants. Maybe somebody brought something useful to the table here. So, read the dwarves. This is a big wave, 19 dwarves. Amos here is kind of a dabbler in everything. Look at that. She's knows how to do pretty much everything. That's interesting, but she's also an architect, which is very nice. Because we don't have a real skilled architect. We'll let her continue to do that. And she can just continue to be a jack of all trades. And we'll make everybody else really... we'll start out as a porter dwarf. And then let's see if we can't add some stuff back in. We'll let the bowers, people who are generally good at stuff, we'll let them continue to be good at things and do their things. Turn those back on. And go ahead and commit that. So what you're saying, yeah, you burned down the town that had the Senate in it. What you're saying is you besieged the capital? That's as far as I'm going to take that one. Okay, look, we have some small militia folks. We didn't. Smash did, huh? Excellent. Yeah. Alright, so we've taken care of the new dwarves. They've probably brought some pets with them. Let's see how they did. Looks like a turkey. A couple of turkeys. Oh, no pollute, I'm sorry. dwarves, some dwarves. Yeah. Alright, we'll let them do their thing. Head back up here and assign whatever they brought with them to pasture. Calf needs to go. Birds can stay. We have a magma crab in a cage. Look at that. You know what that means? That means we can train a magma crab. Ha ha ha! Well, now we're gonna burn down some stuff. Alright. See if I can remember how to do this. Animals. Is there not a magma crab here? Is it not trainable? It's in a cage. It must be one of those that's not trainable. Which is a shame, because that sure would be cool. You know what we can do? We can make a little arena out of this. Toss the magma crab into the arena and throw bad guys in. Man, some of you are on tonight. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a crab in a cage. That's good. That's good. Alright, so let's build. Let's see, can we do this? I think we can. Should be able to move the cage with the crab in it. Possibly. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. Let's see, we had a carpenter, right? We need some cages. Because apparently we don't have any extra cages laying around. Those are armor stands. Nope, that's a chair. J is a cage. Alright. There should be some cages there. And we're looking good. Looking good. Put back the fortification for now. See if I can get somebody to pick up that last log. Yeah, there we go. And then we can remove that construction. I'll just leave the log there. Alright. Let's see, back to the entrance. It's getting there. So we're smelting. Maybe. It's going to depend on some things at home. I'm definitely not trying to dodge you all. But we should be able to take care of, or should be able to get into the Terraria game. If not this weekend, then next weekend for sure. So it's just a scheduling conflict. But otherwise, I'm in. I'm down. I really enjoyed playing Terraria with everybody. You guys are good folks to hang out with. Enjoy it. Well, I mean, to a point. It doesn't. Sometimes virtue blocks come in first. You really just got to have your priorities. Like, for instance, Dwarf Fortress comes first. Real life comes second. hit the floor well before we run out of corridor here. I probably could have done the slope slightly gentler, but this should make for a pretty good lava flow when we get it going. And it does kind of mine out a little more. We got more options here. And it's giving our miners plenty of work to be done. Look at that, Nil Dusimerith. The miner has given birth to a boy. That's about right, yeah. Dwarf Fortress first. And then the rest in that order. None of which I'm going to say out loud. For reasons. My wife just said I can hear you, so perhaps she's caught on to the conversation. I think perhaps I'll be playing a little less Dwarf Fortress in the near future. See, this is why I try to stream while my wife's at work. So my hobby doesn't get in her way. I'm just being considerate is all. Yeah. Bail out! Lava panic button. Exactly. Who's fighting? Are they... More Raven corpses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are right next to a Necromancer's tower. That's why we keep seeing the Raven corpses. Yeah. I wonder if I could put a lava moat between my keyboard. That would be kind of practical. Alright, more digging. I gotta say, I did start this fortress with the intention of it being temporary. And that has led to some challenges, because I wasn't really doing this... There we go. Yeah, I wasn't doing it in a very smart manner. Kel Shade. You would tell on me. Yeah, seriously. This temporary base has become very permanent and very, very poorly designed. I have a feeling that this particular fortress series isn't going to be super long-lived because of that. So, what's going on, Killshade? Good to see you, man. Hanging out after work? Digging a ramp entrance to our fortress here, through which we can... why is that way? Oh, look at that. We left some stuff up in the air. Let's see if we can get rid of it without causing too much of a cave-in. Oh, no. Okay, that's just shadow because of the tree. Interesting, okay. Never mind. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, I understood the first sentence. I don't understand, so back it has 2K. Gotcha, okay. Alright. That works. I'm glad y'all are working on a D&D campaign. Hope you guys have some fun. I look forward to joining you some night, if that's possible. It should be a good time. Oh, weird. Math rocks. Yeah, so I'm sitting here looking at this, playing the stream, and I'm looking at the shade here being cast by a tree, and I get a text message from, and eventually I get it, but somebody is texting me some tips for your reference. Indoor used bamboo shade is not waterproof and cannot be used outdoors or in wet conditions. I was like, how did somebody from the stream get my phone number? Like, I guess Kale Shade has my phone number, but that's the only one. What is going on? And then I remembered I ordered some shades, some bamboo shades for the house, and this is the vendor who was texting me with some information. And they lined up perfectly. I had a little brain thing going on there for a minute. That's fair. Never underestimate the power of Legion of Dorks. I would be willing to bet that Steven could get my phone number. You know, aside from asking, if he asked me, I would give it to him. But aside from that, I bet he could get my phone number from somewhere. I made a mistake here too. Alright, so we're going to have to build some stuff. Let's build an upstairs, because we forgot to dig out some things. So we're going to build some upstairs. Who is still fighting? This sentence right here encompasses all of Dwarf Fortress. I was attacked by the dead. It is truly horrifying. The battle rages, I feel no terror. The Porter Dwarf scratches the raven corpse in the right foot with the severed part sails off in an arc. That's Dwarf Fortress in a nutshell. Let me tell you. Alright, and it looks like we've gotten down to as far as we're going to want to go in terms of the ramp. So that's good. We're almost done digging. One more level. And we're going to build enough downstairs. And then another one, and then we can clear out these little corners that we missed. You joke, Killshade, but Dwarf Fortress has biomes, and some of them are terrifying, and some of them are like peaceful, happy biomes. And in the peaceful, happy biomes, it's all rainbows, butterflies, and unicorns. Unfortunately, I happen to not be in one of those, and I have undead ravens and a bunch of other scary stuff. Did we never found any water down this stairwell, did we? I don't even remember what this was. I dug a stairwell here and have no memory of what it's for. Let's dig some more. Let's keep going with that stairwell. We gotta find a cavern somewhere. We're gonna need some water. If we're gonna fix the magma that's under or in our rooms in the fortress, we're gonna need water. Because, you know, our fortress is still heavily in some lava. Good stuff, right? Well, that is true. You can see all these flashing stars right here indicating that those walls are very warm, because Right next to him is a whole bunch of lava. I'm hoping that at some point we can block up the entrance to the volcano that's into the fortress, and we can drain the lava out. That's exactly right. You just wrap your beard around you and you're nice and warm. Yeah, very warm means there's lava on the other side of this wall. Alright, one more stair. Build that. Right here. Right here. And then we should be able to channel out this corner that I screwed up. A human caravan. Oh, why is it inaccessible? Right there. Son of a gun. How is that inaccessible? Oh, you know what? It looks like the entrance is inaccessible. Well, that's not good. I put a bunch of money on this being accessible. Or, you know, not good. Why is that inaccessible? Alright, well, we're going to have to figure that one out, because we can't be having the... Alright, what's going on here? Where's the news? We have a new mayor. Lore, the broker, was elected mayor. Great, that's... Lore has all the social skills. And then Cadol withdraws from society, so we have a strange mood. Where is Cadol? Cadol has a strange mood. Alright, let's see. Cadol Iralthaf. So, what does Cadol Iralthaf do? Right here. So Cadol, maybe a dyer, and a woodcrafter. I bet they're a woodcrafter. Which means they should... Actually, this strange mood should be okay. They'll probably go grab some wood and claim a craft dwarf workshop. So let's see if that happens. If not, we'll have to create a weaver's workshop for him. And then things might go sadly in the wrong direction. Yeah, for real. Okay, yes, craft dwarf workshop. That's perfect. So he's probably just going to get some wood and do his thing. Let me hide the thing so you can see. Where is he? Come on, Cadol. Let's follow you around, huh? Alright. He's got some wood. Going to get some more wood. Okay, so apparently he's going to build something. Got some stone blocks. He got some lead, it looks like, lead bars. And he's begun a construction. Alright, cool. Well, let's make another pedestal. Because that might be a thing. We still need some pots. We're doing alright pots. Let's see, rock blocks. 99 rock blocks made out of andesite. Alright. Cool. Make some more mechanisms, because that's how you make traps. Let's figure out why we can't get the wagon up here. So right there, something is inaccessible for the wagon. bet it's that shape. See, we got this ramp up this way. Oh, I see it. I see what the problem is. This is going to be problematic. Alright. There's not enough room for the wagon to turn the corner. So... So what do we need to do? We need to make a wall here. Hey, okay, so... Cadol Iralthoth, the Porter Dwarf, has created Mezniket, a pecan wood roll death. Roll death? I think a roll death is probably a musical instrument. So she claims it as an heirloom in the name of a family ancestor, Kogan Attic-Rain. So let's see what she made here. Mezniket. This is a pecan wood roll death. All craft dwarfship is the highest quality. It's decorated with peachwood. The object menaces with spikes of peachwood and basalt. On the item is an image of Udib brass trumpets, the dwarf and dwarves in pecan wood. Udib brass trumpets is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the ascension of the dwarf Udib brass trumpets to the position of king of the bolts of rhyming in the year 1. On the item is an image of broad crosses in lead. The roll death is a mid-sized handheld percussion instrument. It consists of a glass chime. The musician strikes the chime with bone hammers. The instrument has a single mid-high pitch. The instrument has a noisy, full, crisp timbre, I think. Interesting. So this is a glass chime made out of wood and stone. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and put that on a pedestal in the fortress dining room. Go ahead and toss it right there where everybody can see it. We've got some more chairs we can put down too. We're going to need a bigger dining room very quickly. Alright, so now we got the pedestal. Yeah, roll death really should have been a weaponized rolling pin. Here we go. Nice. I don't know how any dwarves could be in a bad mood now. They got 3 artifacts in their tiny little dining room. We're going to need a better meeting hall. And where are we going to do that? We're going to do that when we find a cavern somewhere. Which is not in the cards. So I guess no cavern for us. I guess we can build some dining rooms here. What if we go ahead and dig a hallway this way, and we needed a thing for our Farmers Guild. We needed a guild hall for the Farmers Guild. So we'll do this and make this into the guild hall for the Farmers Guild, and that'll allow some of them to spend some time in the guild hall and not in our dining room. There we go. That should help relieve some of the burden. And I think this might be a good place to build some larger farm areas. Though I suspect there's going to be a lot of stone in these rooms. So they may end up more storage than farms. Yeah, for real. See, that's the benefit of open source. And if Dwarf Fortress was open source, we could fix it and add the roll death. The real roll death, the appropriate roll death. Let's see how this turns out. Alright, back to this. We gotta fix this problem here. So this, I think, needs to be... yeah, like 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. That's still okay. That's still okay, but that's not... So I think it's the angle. The angle is the problem here. So we got to figure out how to fix that. And I'm not quite sure the best way to do it. So I think... yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix this. Let's see. Let's see. This is the problem with building right up against a volcano. You don't really have anywhere else to go. Well, spikes everywhere, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, for real. I need a steamroller. I need a steam shovel, and I need spikes pretty much everywhere. Well, so been streaming about an hour, including the technical difficulties before, or sorry, 2 hours, and we have more migrants. Look at that. This is time is progressing very quickly. Very, very quickly. How big was this migrant wave? Huge. Another huge migrant wave. It appears to be almost identical as the last migrant wave. But everybody's going to be a porter dwarf. Porter dwarf. And you, and you, and you, and you. You guys can keep your jobs. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I've been streaming about 2 hours. I think it's about time to call it. Thanks, Kale Shade and Sub for hanging out the last 45 minutes or so. I appreciate it. What is the objective to Dwarf Fortress? There's no objective, really. There's no way to win. You can only lose Dwarf Fortress. There are 2 ways to play. You can play in Fortress mode, which is what I'm doing. And, you know, dwarves kind of build a fortress and do things in the fortress, and you generally kind of make your own plans on how to win. Like, do you want to build a giant fortress? Do you want to, you know, play with only the first 7 dwarves and let all the rest of them die? Do you want to, you know, whatever, attack a whole bunch of other fortresses, send your armies out and become the dominant kingdom in the area? Like, there's a bunch of different ways, but there's no way to win. Eventually you lose. Every fortress loses. That's why losing is fun, Dwarf Fortress. The other way is to play what's called adventurer mode, where you get to be a single unit. It could be a dwarf, it could be you know, a Kia man, it could be a whale woman, or a badger man, and you adventure around in the world as a single adventurer, picking up, you know, companions and things. And that's kind of cool because you can build a fortress, retire it, and go visit it with your adventurer, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, there is no winning, only losing. That is a gritty snooze fest. Fun. There is only fun. This is the Dwarf Fortress, the unofficial theme. Losing is fun. That's the way they do it. Yeah, it is. It is kind of cool. And so the great part about Dwarf Fortress is, as time goes by in your fortress or for your adventure, it goes by in the rest of the world as well. So if you have multiple fortresses in the same world, the only way you can do it is by retiring one fortress and picking up another one. And when you do pick up the other one, it starts where that time frame left off. So if you spend 7 years building a fortress and then move to another fortress, spend 7 more years building it, and go back to the first fortress, 7 years has passed. The dwarves have kind of managed themselves for 7 years, and now you're picking up where you're left off, and maybe your fortress is bigger, maybe it's in a shambles, maybe there's been attacked by goblins. Like, you never know. Time just moves on no matter what in the game, no matter what it is you're looking at. So it's pretty neat, and the world kind of progresses without you. Outside of the fortress, things happen, like civilizations rise and fall. You know, one time I embarked with a civilization that wasn't doing so great, and it was basically overthrown. The king was killed, and one of my first 7 dwarves was named the king because there was only 7 dwarves left in the entire world for that civilization. So yeah, that's true. I guess the volcano could erupt and consume the fortress. Armies in the game, you don't just randomly get attacked by an invading army. It actually moves across the map and crosses through your fortress, and that's how you get attacked. So it's pretty neat. It's exactly king by proxy. So anyway, it's a good game. I've enjoyed it. I'm going to continue to play. I think I'm going to try to stream it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'll be back around, and you feel like I've heard that number of dwarves being important. So every game of Dwarf Fortress mode, you start with 7 dwarves. It feels appropriate, don't you think? So, alright. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. It's been a good stream. I appreciate it. And sorry for the technical difficulties early on. It looks like I got them worked out. And I'll catch everybody later. Take care, folks.